No, as I did not bring a jacket today, Taff, and I'm in shorts and a short sleeve shirt, so hopefully it feels like this for the remainder of the afternoon.
And I agree wholeheartedly with you, and I think that might be the case. But looking at this Tattnall County Battle Creek Warrior team, they are 8-12 on the year. This team started 8-1 and have lost 11 straight since. The first game of every series, though, if you look at their schedule, has been a pretty close game. Now, I don't know if that is who they threw their one. A lot of guys has been throwing their one later in the series against this Pirate team. So that might be the case here today. We will see if we can get that information for you. And Appleton County's kind of had their way with this team in the past, Mason. So hopefully that bodes well for this series as well. The last loss to Tattnall County was back in 2017. So Pirate hadn't lost a game to this team in a while. Hopefully they can keep that trend going, and we shall see. But I think we're getting close to getting some lineups, but I'll get this Pirate lineup to you real quick while Mason finishes his up. So looking at the Pirates, it's going to be Colin Ewalton leading things off. He's out at second base. Grayson Hall will be batting second. He's playing short. Dason Griffiths gets the start on the mound today. He's in the 3-hole. And N.J. Nance, he's out in center field batting cleanup. Nate Livingston in the 5 spot behind the plate. J.G. Sykes will still be the DH, and he's got Jack Carter out in right field for him. Landon Anderson's over at first in the 7 spot. Caden Walls is batting 8. He's out in the left field, and Nolan Sykes will be the third baseman and batting 9th. And we're already ready to go here.
We are, Taff. Looks like that Battle Creek Warrior lineup is as followed. You got Hunter Dasher leading things off, playing catcher, sporting the number 0 tonight. I said the first pitch to Dasher is a fastball in there for a called strike. And we will finish this Battle Creek Warrior lineup out throughout this at-bat.
So Dason Griffiths getting the start out of the windup, goes changeup, catches the inside corner, and it's 0-2 quickly.
So batting second, number 2, Brody Chambliss. He'll be doing the pitching for him. Batting third, number 8, the third baseman, Miles Brown. Batting fourth, number 11, the first baseman, Bailey Blair. And swing and a miss on the breaking ball sends Dasher back to the dugout for out number 1. And batting fifth is number 7, left fielder Lane Dutton. In the 6th hole is the DH, number 13, Keon Coleman. Hitting for number 17, the right fielder, Landon Knight. Batting 7th is number 10, the second baseman, Ben Anderson, And batting 8th will be number 3, the shortstop, Carter Sykes. And rounding out that Battle Creek Warrior lineup is number 4, the center fielder, Emery Thigpen.
All right, thank you, Mason. As that ball to Brody Chambliss was a fastball, but he fouled it back into the net, and it's 0-1. So 3 pitches on that first batter and already got a strikeout. All 3 were strikes. So this one's going to be popped up on the infield. Grayson Hall's out at short, takes about 3 or 4 steps to his right, makes the catch for out number 2.
So 2 hitters here, 2 quick outs for Dason as Dason come off of one of the more impressive starts that, and I'd give out on a limb and say probably his best start to date this season last Thursday here at home, as that Toombs County series got rearranged. Here we played actually game 1, which was supposed to be game 2 here at home, and then we finished game 2 and game 3 in Toombs County with a doubleheader. There's a ball that's going to be hit softly to Dason Griffiths. He ranges to his right, throws across the first in time for out number 3. And, yeah, Mason, a lot of people might be wondering, we've been throwing Colin Ewalton in a lot of these first games, but because that series was rearranged last week, Dason gets to start today, and I'm sure Colin will probably go Thursday, I would guess. He told me today that the plan is, or that Colin, that is, he told me the plan is for Dason to go today. Colin will throw Thursday in Tattnall County, and then looks like it's going to be Ty Hutchinson Friday back here at home.
All right, gotcha. So we'll get ready to go to the bottom half of the first. Nothing doing for the Battle Creek Warriors on the top half of the first. You're listening to Pirate Baseball on 96.7, the Big Wolves.
Play ball! Woody Folsom Ford is always proud to support the Pirates. When it comes to financing, selection, service, and sales, the team at Woody Folsom Ford knows how to hit it out of the park. Round the bases to Woody Folsom Ford in Baxley and see for yourself.
Let's go!
New or pre-owned, bling or budget, big or small, Woody Folsom Ford has them all. And ask about the lifetime powertrain warranty. It all starts when you talk to Woody.
It's gone!
Go Pirates! Trinity
Trinity Electrical Services is proud to provide the absolute best in industrial and commercial lighting. Folks from all around trust Trinity. They set the industry standard in industrial and commercial contracting work, including sports field lighting and airfield construction. Give owner Chad Hutchinson a call today. 912-366-7773. Again, that number, 912-366-7773. Trinity Electrical Services, located at 2317 Golden House West, Suite 4 in Baxley.
Looking for the perfect manufactured or modular home? Look no further. Introducing Uri's Home Center, your premier manufactured home dealer serving Georgia, Florida, and Tennessee. At Uri's Home Center, we're committed to finding you the ideal manufactured or modular home that fits your lifestyle and budget. Whether you're a first-time buyer, a growing family, or looking to downsize, we have the home for you. Call us today, 912-240-0111, or visit us on the web at urees.com. That's YUREZZ.com. Promotional offers and availability may vary. See store for details.
Identify yourself.
WUFE and W244CR.
Baxley.
I like them even better now.
The greatest hits of all time. The Big Wolf. 96.7.
All right, welcome back. Colin E. Watson, the hot bat for the Pirates, gets in, and he hits the first pitch through the 3-4 hole, little line drive ground ball. Or, well, it bounced right on the grass of the outfield, I should say. And one pitch and a single.
If he's not careful, he's going to work himself right into a two-way roll down the road in Aiken, South Carolina, if he's not careful.
I'm telling you, it won't be just pitching.
Oh, no. If he's, I believe he's up around that 650, 660 mark now.
Oh, he's got to be getting close to 700 in the region.
For sure. And that brings in Grayson Hall.
Well, Grayson's going to hit a 3-hop ground ball to the shortstop, who boots it. It rolls to the second baseman on the ground, but Watson's speed's able to get him there in time, and it's runners on first and second on the E6.
So Colin Watson with the leadoff single, and followed up on the next pitch with a ground ball, which Tattnall County couldn't have asked for much more, as that was about as tailor-made 6-4-3 as you could ask for, but that has been the tale of the tape so far in region play for Tattnall County. Just one thing after another.
And it almost worked out for him.
It did.
And his first pitch to Dason's up in the zone, but the shortstop, it hit off his glove, rolled straight to the second base bag. Second baseman just stood on the bag, picked the ball up, and luckily Watson was there in time.
Colin beat it by about a step and a half or 2 steps.
As that ball's hit hard into the 5-6 hole and into left field for a base hit. Colin E. Walton's going to get the go sign, throw into third. Is not in time.
So single in the 5-6 hole there from Dason. And Colin E. Watson scores. Grayson Hall goes from first to third. And Jason Griffiths actually moves up to second base on the throw to third. So second and third. Nobody out. And NJ Nance is coming to the plate. Looks like Garrison Turner is going to go out there and get Dason as the courtesy runner.
So runners on second and third now for the Pirates. 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the first as we're just getting started. Cleanup man NJ Nance in the box. Going to see the first pitch catch the outside corner for a strike, 0-1.
So very quick, hot start here for the Pirates in the bottom half of the first.
Breaking ball too far outside, 0-2. Or 1-1, I'm sorry. That 1-1 pitch must have been just a bit inside. Looked pretty good from here, but can't quite tell on that inside corner. Nonetheless, it is 2-1. Base hit here would likely score 2 with Garrison Turner speed out at second. As Coach Kyle Mercer's in the third base box again today.
He is, and I am confirming on that tap, but I am 99% sure since he got thrown out very late. Yeah, he got thrown out very late in that first game of the doubleheader. It is the game following that one and then one more. So 2 games.
Yeah, they changed that a couple of years ago, if I'm not mistaken, as that pitch misses. Now 3-1 to NJ.
So Coach Griffiths is here on the premises watching the game, but He is not in the third base coaching box tonight.
That one almost hit NJ in the helmet. He ducked out of the way, and that's going to load the bases up for Nate Livingston with no outs.
So the Pirates have made it a habit to start very fast in the bottom of the first, and the story to that has been we've started quick but haven't quite kept our foot on the gas pedal.
That one looked to be a little bit outside, but he got the call 0-1. And they have. That one's also outside, but didn't get the call that time. But, yeah, I agree with you. We've started fast in a lot of games, and then we kind of put it on cruise control in the mid-innings and then get it going late again. A lot of games that we've played is that one's going to be a ground ball to the third baseman. He's going to come home with it and get the first out as Grayson Hall goes down. So 1 out now, no run scores. As Livingston reaches on the fielder's choice.
So, yes, I just confirmed it. In every sport except for football, it is the remainder of that game and 2 more games. In football, it is the remainder of that game and 1 more.
As that breaking ball bounces in the dirt. And J.E. Sykes is ahead 1-0. Big opportunity for J.E. here to get some confidence in the box as he's going to pop that one up over our head and foul.
That was a good pitch to hit, and he was on it. Barely caught the bottom of it. But, yes, a very good opportunity here, Taft, for J.E. to drive in a few runs.
Breaking ball again, a little low, 2-1. Goes right back to it, same spot, 3-1.
Same spot, same exact pitch. If you're just joining us, 1 out here in the bottom half of the first. Pirates have already claimed a 1-0 lead, and the bases are juiced full of Pirates here. 3-1 count to the Pirate DH J. Sykes, who just called time. Stepped out of the box, and he is stepping back in here. 3-1 to J. Sykes.
And that's going to be a walk for J.E. There was nowhere to put him, and it's now 2-0 Appleton County as that'll walk in a run. So base is going to still be loaded for Landon Anderson, as that's going to get a mound visit from the Tattnall County coach. So, yeah, as I mentioned earlier in the broadcast, the Tattnall County team started off really, really hot. Was actually ranked in the top 10 at one point, and everybody was thinking, well, okay.
And almost creeped into the top 5 there. As you said, they started out hot, and they were beating people left and right. Scoring a lot of runs. The box scores look good. The stats look good, but as we've said time and time again, that this region is always competitive, and seeds 1 through 4 always separated by 2 games, maybe. If there's 3 or 4 games separating the 1 through 4 seeds in Appleton County's region, then it was a crazy year or an absurd year.
Well, it's like that as we speak right now.
Yeah. I think 2 games separates first to third right now, at least. If not 4.
Pierce is only sitting with 3 losses right now.
There you go.
So is Toombs and Appleton.
Yeah. So everybody's tied with the losses.
As that pitch is going to be hit off the hands. If it stays fair, it's trouble, and it does. It hit right on the inside of the line, down the right field line. 1 run's going to score. Right fielder has a little bit of trouble with it. And 2 runs are going to score, and it's 4-0 Appleton County.
Yeah, the right fielder actually came up to that ball, and if you're on a par 3, it checked up about as good as you could have wanted to. As the right fielder was expecting it to hit and shoot a little more, but it hit and backspun about 8 inches and stuck. So Landon Anderson in there with a double.
That one's going to be in the dirt. Great stop by the catcher, Dasher. And that's Hunter Dasher. And it's going to be 1-0. Way upstairs now, 2-0. Runner still at second and third, as that one's just under the letters, 3-0 now. As Caden Walls is way ahead. First baseman's playing way up on the grass.
And first base is open, and Caden Walls will go occupy first now, as that fastball misses up in the zone for ball 4. So the bases are loaded once again here in the bottom half of the first for Nolan Sykes. Colony Walton awaits on deck. 4-0 here if you're just joining us. Only one out.
Breaking ball got a very interesting strike call there, but it's 0-1. It was right back to it. That one did catch the zone, 0-2.
So after 4 straight balls, he's thrown 2 breaking balls for strikes here to Nolan Sykes.
That seems to be the pitch that he's getting across the zone with the most confidence, as that one's in the dirt, 1-2.
As he has had a little issue with command on his fastball, but that would explain why we've seen majority breaking balls here in the past 2 to 3 batters.
That ball is going to be hit off the end of the bat out to the shortstop. Has a little bit of trouble with it. Couldn't quite get it out of his glove, and it almost wasn't in time at second, but he did get the out, and that'll be out number 2. But a run's going to score, and it's 5-0 Athlone County.
And that's going to flip this lineup back over to the top, and the hottest hitter in the region right now, Colony Walton.
So we're still in the bottom half of the first, and as you said, Colony Walton's up to bat again, seen 1 pitch in his last at bat and hit a line shot into the 3-4 hole.
Got an opportunity to drive in another run.
As that pitch is going to miss outside. And I believe Collins last game hit a long ball here in Athlone County at the Graveyard.
He sure did. Kick-started a late rally for the Pirates, and what was a big one.
As he's going to hit another one into the 3-4 hole. It gets past the diving second baseman, and you're living right when that happens.
I'm telling you, if y'all would have seen that ball in action, actually handcuffed E. Walton a little, but when you're hot, you're hot. He snuck it right past the first baseman, and then the second baseman took 2 steps and leaped and dove and barely missed it. But yes, living right, Taff, as the ball just simply had eyes.
It sure did, just under the first baseman's glove, and then right past the outstretched second baseman who was diving, as that one was almost hitting the bull. Catcher was able to jump up and bring it back down, 1-0.
Saved a run there as well. So 6-0, Athlone County. Still in the bottom of the first, Grayson Hall ahead in the count, 1 ball, no strikes. Runners at the corners.
As that one's up and away, and it's 2-0, and that's the fastballs that he seems to be missing high with. But something I've noticed so far in this game is a lot of the balls the Pirates have hit have been on the ground, but a lot of them have been off the end cap. We've just been out front
and
too early.
That's been a common theme this year.
That one's also going to miss, and it's 3-0. 6 runs on 4 hits for the Pirates here in the bottom half of the first. That pitch is going to be high out in the center field, fighting the sun. He's standing there and is able to make the catch for out number 3, but not before the Pirates put up a 6 spot on 4 hits. And that'll take us to the top half of the second. 6-0 your score. You're listening to Pirate Baseball on 96.7, The Big Wolf.
This is Gretchen Bailey, Appleton County Probate Judge. Appleton County has always been my home. The Appleton County Pirates have always been my hometown team. Roots are what bind a community, and they run deep in this Appleton County resident. The Appleton County Probate Court documents your roots, and with each new birth, those roots continue to grow. I desire to honor my roots by serving the citizens of Appleton County. Honor your roots this election. Make your voice heard, and re-elect Gretchen Bailey, Appleton County Probate Judge.
Paid for by the candidate. You've reached Cody's cell phone. Please leave me a message after the beep and I'll call you back.
Hey man, listen, I know your trailer's busted and you want to borrow mine, but I'm going to need it this weekend. So just do what I did. Go to Down to Earth Trailers in Baxley. Their parts showroom is huge. They will hook you up with everything you need to get your trailer up and running like brand new. They have a huge selection. They've been in business for over 20 years, so you know they're in it for the long haul. Give Down to Earth Trailers a call at 877-363-3007.
Resetting your password, unsubscribing from emails, printing anything. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your business doesn't have to be one of them, so you can get back to more important things, like learning how that printer works. That's simple human sense.
See Rinse and Rinse Insurance, South Main Street in Baxley, or call 912-367-1479 for all your insurance needs.
All right, welcome back. Top half of the second as the Pirates get off to a very fast start, and they're up 6-0. And we're only in the top half of the second as they got 6 runs on 4 hits on 1 error. And you can't ask for a much better start. You sure couldn't, Zap. And I want to go out on a limb and say that is the best start the Pirates have had in the bottom half of the first this year. I'd have to go back and look, but it's definitely got to be one of. I know we've had some very hot innings, and a couple came early in the year. I know we had 1 or 2 at West Lawrence. I was not able to make that game. But, yes, very hot start here for the Pirates, and needed it coming off of that Friday night loss. They did, as the number 4 hitter, Bailey Blair, the first baseman, actually goes up in the zone and tries to check his swing on a fastball, but could not, as the appeal down to first is made and is confirmed. And then the next pitch is a fastball for a called strike on the outside corner at the knee. So Blair finds himself in a very quick 0-2 hole. 0-2 breaking ball left over the middle of the plate, but he's able to fight it off or foul it off out of play. As I'm not sure that's where Dason wanted that 0-2 pitch. I do not believe he wanted to hang that breaking ball like he did. I think it was more or less supposed to start on the outer third of the plate and then break off of the plate, which would have made much more sense than starting it at his hip and bringing it back over the middle of the plate. A swing and a miss on the fastball as he was way behind that one, and that's out number 1. Strikeout number 2 on the night for Dason. And that's going to bring up Lane Dutton, the left fielder. Pretty good baseball name there, Taff. Yeah, I was wondering if I was watching Yellowstone or watching baseball. Well, he does have a yellow bat, and we did get a very generous call there from the home plate umpire, but so did they with a breaking ball in the bottom half of the first. So he may like that lower part of the zone, maybe a 4 guy, as that fastball misses up and in, actually skips off of Nate Livingston's glove to the backstop. And that is the first ball that Dason has thrown so far today, as that one's popped up over the concession stand and out of play, and it's 1-2. One, 2 to Dutton. Goes change up, misses low. And it's now 2-2. We're in the top half of the second, and that's the first time we've seen a 2 in the ball spot. That gives you any idea how well Dason is throwing it right now as he gets the swing and the miss, and that'll be out number 2 on Dutton.
And that'll bring up number 13, the designated hitter, Keon Coleman. I apologize. I wrote the name down wrong. It is Keon Calhoun.
I may have wrote it down wrong, too, as that one was in there for a called strike.
So, yes, we did get that right. As the next pitch is a fastball, swung at and actually foul-tipped into Nate Livingston's glove. Going to run the count to no balls and 2 strikes. And the breaking ball barely misses the outside corner. An extremely good 2-strike pitch there. That's where we wanted the one to Blair that he fouled off.
That one's going to be hit off the end of the bat. Jack Carter is full sprint, dives, slides, and makes the catch for out number 3. What a play.
Great play by Jack. Another one that, he plays head first, and he's going to give you 120% no matter what. And that's what you're going to get from him for 7 full innings out in right field. Not many better. So nothing doing for Tattnall County there in the top half of the second. We'll be heading to the bottom half of the second with the Pirates clinging to a 6-0 lead. You're listening to Pirate Baseball on 96.7, The Big Wolf.
Let's go for a slice. Village Pizza in Baxley has the best pizza around. Everybody knows that, but did you know they've also got a variety of delicious cheese sticks, fresh sandwiches, and barbecue and hot wings? Why not treat yourself to the lunch buffet? It's chock full of just about everything your heart and stomach desires, and it's available from 11 a.m. until 2 p.m. They've got a party room in the back, perfect for birthday parties and meetings. Village Pizza on North Main Street in Baxley, open Monday through Saturday from 11 a.m. until 9 p.m. Give Village Pizza a call, 912-367-9851.
Getting only one fuel bill a month sure saves time and money, and that's just one of the many benefits since Murray Oil and Omaha Oil have teamed up. The combined businesses mean better pricing on most petroleum products. Be sure to fill up at the convenient key pumps just off South Main Street in Baxley, where all grades of fuel are available. And now when you need diesel, they make it easy to get your DEF fluid at the same time with their convenient DEF pump, only at Omaha Oil. Murray Oil and Omaha Oil, working together to better serve you.
When should you call Lisa Pierce at the Lisa Pierce Agency in Baxley? If you drive this. If you fly this. If you ride this. Lisa Pierce is serious about protecting your business investments and toys. Stop and see Lisa Pierce at 395 West Parker Street in Baxley, or call her at 912-367-4100. She makes it personal.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
Welcome back. Dason Griffiths has already been in the box. He popped the first pitch up into foul territory as the first baseman was able to make the catch, almost standing on the first base bag.
Yes, very, very shocking there to see Dason chasing that first pitch breaking ball, as he usually doesn't, but he was sitting on it there apparently and just missed it. And the first pitch to NJ Nance is a breaking ball that misses up in the zone. 1-0 here.
Pretty good breaking ball. Yes, it missed inside. 2-0.
Didn't quite come back. So 2-0 here to the Pirates center fielder.
That one's going to be up and away. And Nance is looking for his second walk of the game.
He is. Yeah, Chambliss just does not seem to have a very good feel for that fastball today.
He's spotting the breaking ball pretty well, but that fastball he's really struggling to find the control. Is that one's going to get past the catcher on ball 4. NJ Nance is watching it back all the way, as he was thinking maybe I can take second here.
He sure was, and one of the few that you would actually have to worry about there that does possess the speed to at least try it. And that's going to bring in Nate Livingston. Livingston reached on the fielder's choice in his first at bat.
First pitch to Livingston. Foul tips it into the mid 0-1.
Looked to be one of the first changeups we've actually seen from Chambliss there.
I was just about to say that, as he definitely took some speed off of that. Curious to see if NJ Nance is in motion here.
Would not shock me one bit.
Great count to do it in. And And he is. Here comes the throw from the catcher, and he's out.
As catcher, very, very smooth transition and quick release, and got one of the better base stealers in the region there. So 2 outs here. I do like the aggressive approach. See what we got in it. We are up 6-0. So why not take a chance?
Ground ball hit by the third baseman and into left field. And Nate Livingston's going to try to stretch this into a double. Here comes the throw. Livingston head first, safe.
Very good piece of hitting there from Nate, and you could tell out the box there, Taff. He was thinking too before he even touched the grass off of the halo there. And in a situation like that, if he'd have hesitated even the slightest, he'd be heading back to the dugout to get ready to put on his gear for the top half of the third. But great job there. Hustle doesn't shock me one bit. That is one thing you'll always get from that kid.
Absolutely. Isaac Edenfield is going to be the pinch runner as that pitch is going to hit J.E. Sykes.
First pitch fastball squared him up in the left shoulder. So Pirates to have runners at first and second for Landon Anderson, who doubled in his first plate appearance.
So Landon with an opportunity to stretch this 6-run lead out. Breaking ball in the dirt as Edenfield got a good read on it. And he's going to be in the third safely as J.E. also moves up.
Extremely good dirt ball read there from Isaac Edenfield as he was tracking that ball before it hit the dirt. And as a runner at second base, you can see it about as good as anybody. It's a great job there.
As that pitch is going to be hit out into left center field gap, and it's going to get down for a base hit. And that's going to score 2 more runs for the Pirates. And Landon is also going to have a double.
And that is Landon Anderson's second double of the game. And gives the Pirates a 8-0 lead here in the bottom half of the second. Going to bring Caden Walls to the plate. 0-for-0 on the afternoon. Walked in his long plate appearance.
As they only put 7 on the board, but maybe they'll get that updated. It is 8. As that pitch is going to be hit high and deep out in the left field. Left fielder is coming over and makes the catch on the foul line for out number 3. But the Pirates are able to put up 2 more here in the bottom half of the second. Going into the top half of the third, 8-0 your score. Appleton County leads. You're listening to Pirate Baseball on 96.7 The Big Wolf.
Are you ready for a rewarding career? Georgia Allied Health Institute in Hazelhurst offers training that leads to real careers in the medical field. They offer day and evening classes as well as courses in a blended format, including on-site labs, online lectures, and externship experiences. Georgia Allied Health Institute also offers certification courses for medical professionals seeking to become eligible to test for certification. Give Georgia Allied Health Institute a call today, 770-370-7686, or visit them online at alliedhealthinst.com.
Nothing beats that ride home after winning the big game, especially if you're riding home in your new ride from Woody Folsom Chevrolet Buick GMC. Woody's highly trained team has been coached to get you the most car for your money and the most money for your car. Let us go to bat for you. Whether you're looking for the latest, greatest, top-of-the-line sports car or a safe, sensible SUV to take the kids to and from the game, you'll find your perfect ride when you talk to Woody. Together, let's drive to Woody Folsom Chevrolet Buick GMC in Baxley.
If you're a Class A CDL holder with at least 2 years of experience, come on out and apply to Williams Brothers Trucking. WBT cares about the safety of their employees, and they want you as a part of their family. They offer great benefits, competitive pay, 401k, health care, and hauls that will have you back home every day. We look forward to working better together with you. Williams Brothers Trucking wants to wish the Appleton County Pirate baseball team good luck this season, and go Pirates.
7 spot due up here for Tattnall County.
Ben Anderson to lead things off for the Battle Creek Warriors, and the first pitch he sees is a fastball, misses up in the zone for ball 1.
Actually not a bad pitch, but Anderson is not the tallest kid on the field by any means. That's another one almost the same spot, but it's around his letters.
He's not. As Dason's really going to have to force this ball down and get on top of it.
Almost identical now, 3-0. The first 3-0 count of the day for Dason.
Plays second base, and he's got a Jose Altuve stature. And 4 straight balls there to Ben Anderson to lead things off in the top half of the third.
And I see Dason smiling out there on the mound, and he's probably thinking exactly what we were.
Like, there's not much I can do there. I could have been a little better with my command, but still a fairly small strike zone. But nonetheless, leadoff base runner on via the walk, and that's going to bring up Carter Sykes, shortstop.
He's going to square around the bunt, and he offered at it. So it'll be 0-1. I believe this is the first left-handed hitter we've seen today.
This is.
For Tattnall. As he's going to get a piece of that one and foul it off over the Pirate dugout. And it's 0-2.
Anderson creeping off there at first.
He goes change up, and it barrels out of the zone. 2-1. Or 1-2, I'm sorry. They got 2-1 on the board. Shortened his lead up at first a little bit, as that one's going to catch the inside corner, and that should be strike 3.
That is. Going to get Carter Sykes looking. Route number 1 of the inning. It's going to bring up Emery Thigpen. He rounds out this Tattnall County lineup. And the leadoff, Hunter Dasher, waits on deck.
Eight to nothing score here.
Man, that was weird.
I'm telling you, great minds think alike. If that first pitch is in there for a called strike. I don't know if it's great minds, but at least minds.
At least we're on the same page of something good.
0-1, going to be fouled straight over Mason's head here. 0-2 now.
No 0-2 here to Thigpen. He's patrolling center field out there for Tattnall County.
Yes, he's going to be out in front of that changeup. And we'll do it again at 0-2. And Dason out of the stretch. Delivers. Fastball outside corner called for strike 3, and that'll be out number 2.
Flip things back over to the top half of the lineup. Going to have Hunter Dasher stepping in with 2 outs. Pirates have an 8-0 lead here.
That first pitch to Dasher is going to miss way outside. And that is still one of the few balls that Dason's thrown. 22 strikes and 9 balls, and 4 of them was in succession to 1 batter. So Dason's had very good command so far.
Looking very solid tonight, picking up where he left off last Thursday.
And that pitch is going to be popped up, and I believe it's going to stay in play for Nate Livingston, and it's what a catch. That one almost turned him around.
It did. As he was late getting the mask off, or I say late getting the mask off, got it off early, but had trouble picking it up, but recovered very well there and made an acrobatic catch for out number 3 to take us to the bottom half of the third. Pirates still leading 8-0. You're listening to Pirate Baseball on 96.7 The Big Wolf.
Hey y'all, this is Appin County Sheriff Mark Melton, proud supporter of our Pirate baseball team. I want to thank you for giving me the opportunity to serve you as sheriff. I'm seeking re-election and I'm counting on your vote. When it comes to serving and protecting the citizens of Appin County, my staff and I will crowd the plate and swing for the fences every single time. So help us hit a home run this election season. I'm Sheriff Mark Melton and I approve this message.
They take the pain out of propane. Sykes Propane in Baxley is here to take care of all your residential, commercial, and agricultural propane needs. Sykes Propane also sells Warming Trends fire pits, Peterson Real Fire gas logs, Renai water heaters, Generac generators, and True Flame grills and outdoor kitchens. Owners Daniel and Danny Sykes are looking forward to serving you soon. Sykes Propane, located at 2174 Hatch Parkway South in Baxley. Give them a call at 912-367-1151.
There are many ways to establish a working relationship with your bank. Let us help you find the perfect relationship here at Community Bank of Georgia. Our knowledgeable staff is committed to forming a relationship with each customer to provide a sense of unity to obtain the highest level of customer service. Whether you are opening a checking account for your children or opening your first business, experience relationship banking the way it used to be here at Community Bank of Georgia. Come see me, Perry White, or any of our courteous staff at Community Bank of Georgia at 700 West Parker Street in Baxley.
Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Welcome back. Bottom half of the third. 8-0 your score as the Pirates put up 6 runs in the bottom of the first, 2 runs in the bottom of the second. And Nolan Sykes is going to lead it off here in the bottom of the third as we're almost batted around for the third time.
We sure have in as many innings. 9-1-2 due up for the Pirates.
First pitch to Sykes is going to miss upstairs, 1-0. Chambliss still on the mound. Sykes started to go at it. They're going to check him down at first, and he says no, he did not. 2-0. Chambliss is going to walk off the back of the mound and gather himself. He wanted that call, but I think it was the right call. Breaking ball. That's definitely the pitch that he's getting in the zone. As that was a great pitch on the outer half.
Definitely has the most confidence in that breaking ball.
Goes right back to it, and I think that got a piece of Sykes.
And if it did,
he started to throw the bat.
He did. We'll have to pull up the Emmys or the Grammys on YouTube tonight and let him watch them, as it really didn't matter in that situation, as the next pitch was ball 4, and I believe that's going to call for a pitching change.
Yep, and that's going to do it for Chambliss. As we'll see who they turn to. He's calling in the shortstop Sykes, who it looks like is going to get the ball. But while they figure it out, we'll take a short break. Pirates have a base runner on first with nobody out. Leading by a score of 8-0. You're listening to Pirate Baseball on 96.7, The Big Wolf.
Omaha Building Systems is proud to support our Pirates. They do bid projects and design builds from the site work to the finished project. They can assist with engineering and design to help you build to your needs while cutting unwelcome design costs. Omaha Building Systems is licensed and insured, and they've been in business for over 24 years. Owners Robert Tillman and David Barber are looking forward to hearing from you. Give Omaha Building Systems a call, 912-366-8486.
Livingston's Garage and Wrecker Service is Baxley's trusted auto repair shop. Their skilled and professional team is committed to getting you back on the road without breaking the bank. They do everything from oil changes and tire rotations to battery work and mechanic work, and they offer a 24-hour wrecker service. They even haul heavy equipment. Located on US 1 north of Baxley. Livingston's Garage, locally owned and operated. Give Livingston's Garage and Wrecker Service a call today, 367-2459. That's 367-2459.
Play ball! Woody Folsom Ford is always proud to support the Pirates. When it comes to financing, selection, service, and sales, the team at Woody Folsom Ford knows how to hit it out of the park. Round the bases to Woody Folsom Ford in Baxley and see for yourself.
Let's go!
New or pre-owned, bling or budget, big or small, Woody Folsom Ford has them all. And ask about the lifetime powertrain warranty. It all starts when you talk to Woody.
It's gone!
Go Pirates!
Trinity Electrical Services is proud to provide the absolute best in industrial and commercial lighting. Folks from all around trust Trinity. They set the industry standard in industrial and commercial contracting work, including sports field lighting and airfield construction. Give owner Chad Hutchinson a call today, 912-366-7773. Again, that number, 912-366-7773. Trinity Electrical Services, located at 2317 Golden House West, Suite 4 in Baxley.
Looking for the perfect manufactured or modular home? Look no further. Introducing Uri's Home Center, your premier manufactured home dealer serving Georgia, Florida, and Tennessee. At Uri's Home Center, we're committed to finding you the ideal manufactured or modular home that fits your lifestyle and budget. Whether you're a first-time buyer, a growing family, or looking to downsize, we have the home for you. Call us today, 912-240-0111, or visit us on the web at uris.com. That's YUREZZ.com. Promotional offers and availability may vary. See store for details.
All right, back here, bottom half of the third. New pitcher on the mound, I believe is Sykes, number 3. As it is, that'll be Carter Sykes. First pitch to Colin Ewaldson was a called strike, 0-1. And he's going to hit one high and deep out in the center field. Center fielder's on the run, and it gets over his head. As that's going to be at least a double for Ewaldson. And that's exactly what it is, as Sykes is going to pull in the third safely.
Yeah, Sykes did not have to see that ball down, and it was more in a gap. I believe Nolan Sykes scores easily there, but center fielder had a very good read on it, and just outside of his outstretched glove, and Colin Ewaldson stays hot once again.
As that'll put Colin Ewaldson 3 for 3 on the day with a double and 2 singles. So Grayson Hall steps in the box now, looking for his first hit on the night. As we're only in the third inning, but this is his third at bat. That one's too far in, 1-0.
It's a very quick start here to the bottom half of the third.
That pitch is going to be hit towards the third baseman. He looks the runner back to third, throws across the first in time for out number 1. As Grayson just seems to be just a bit early on all the swings he's took so far today.
Swing, seeing the ball well, but timing just off, just a little early. That's going to bring in Jason Griffiths with an opportunity to help himself out here. Drive-in runs 9 and 10 on the game.
Big looping breaking ball. Looked to be up in the zone, but he got the call 0-1.
I thought it was high as well. Jason did too from his body demeanor.
Breaking ball in the dirt, hits the catcher in the mask and bounces right back towards the pitcher. 1-1. That pitch is a delayed strike call as it caught the outer half.
The breaking ball that is called, I would say, at the ceiling of the zone, and then fastball at the floor. So he's working very vertical here.
That big slow breaking ball. Well, there's a good bit of difference in the velocity of his fastball and breaking ball. It's fouled off out of play.
I would say 15, 16 miles an hour at least.
1-2 hit up the middle and through in the center field for a base hit. And that's going to score 2 more runs, just as Mason called. And it is now 10-0 Appleton County.
Helped himself out there, driving in runs of 9 and 10 on the afternoon. Going to get a courtesy runner very quick here. Jason makes his way back to the dugout. Crosses path with Garrison Turner, tosses his helmet to him, and they have switched spots now. Garrison Turner, courtesy runner at first base. NJ Nance, Pirate hitter in the box. 10-0, bottom of the third.
One of the few strikes NJ has seen today in there for a called strike, 0-1. That breaking ball, man, it starts way up there around the shoulder and it'll end down there around in between the knees and the thighs.
It does. It has a lot of break, a lot of loopy break, but can throw somebody off with it. And he wanted to ring NJ Nance up with that one.
He had his hand up and pulled it back down.
He did, so gives NJ one more life here. 1-2 to the Pirates center fielder.
Fastball outside, got him to chase, and that'll be a strikeout and out number 2.
So technically NJ Nance's first registered at bat of the game there. And that's going to give Nate Livingston.
And they just got Garrison Turner picked off at first. As I don't know if you were looking at that, but
I was not.
The pitcher never got on the rubber. He was just standing on top of the mound. Turner went ahead and got his lead, and as soon as he took his second step, he just turned around and threw him out.
Good tactic there.
So that'll be out number 3, but not before the Pirates put up 2 more as they scored 6 in the first, 2 in the second, 2 in the third, and that makes it 10-0 Appling County. You're listening to Pirate Baseball on 96.7 The Big Wolf.
With over 17 years working in the courthouse, Gretchen Bailey has gained the trust of folks in Appling County. She knows that every case, every family, every decision matters. Re-elect Gretchen Bailey as your probate judge. Make your voice heard on Tuesday, May 21st. Let's keep her experience, her knowledge, her wisdom, and her understanding that she has earned over the years working for us. Let's keep the probate court in her capable hands. This message paid for by the candidate.
I'm Gretchen Bailey, and I approve this message.
You've reached Cody's cell phone. Please leave me a message after the beep and I'll call you back.
Hey man, listen, I know your trailer's busted and you want to borrow mine, but I'm going to need it this weekend. So just do what I did. Go to Down to Earth Trailers in Baxley. Their parts showroom is huge. They will hook you up with everything you need to get your trailer up and running like brand new. They have a huge selection. They've been in business for over 20 years, so you know they're in it for the long haul. Give Down to Earth Trailers a call at 877-363-3007.
Untangling your headphones, finding the right remote, saying goodbye to your favorite shirt that hasn't fit in 10 years. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who live in your community and answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like finding a new favorite shirt. That's simple human sense.
See Rents and Rents Insurance on South Main Street in Baxley or call 912-367-1479 for all your insurance needs.
So we're back going into the top half of the 4th inning. Pirates have 10 runs on 8 hits. Tattnall County has no runs on no hits. As we got a new pitcher on the mound, I just noticed that. Looks like Isaac Edenfield. I believe this is the first time we will see Isaac this year. As he got some pitching time last year, but has had some arm issues.
He has. Actually I believe, got his first college offer. Truett McConnell, if I'm not mistaken.
That is correct.
So Jason Griffiths' night is done, did a great job, but with the leads, we'll save a few pitches on the arm that we will hopefully need later on in the year.
Good pitch by Edenfield to start it off. Right at the knees, down the middle, 0-1.
Good-looking ball there from Edenfield. Got on top of that one very well. Had some strong two-seam action to it.
That pitch is going to be grounded to Nolan Sykes over at third, ranges to his left, and lobs it over to first and sails it. Not sure why he felt the need to just lob that one, but he might have lost the handle on it.
And granted, he may have, but you can tell throughout the year that he has fielded it just as good as about anybody, but when he does come up, it's almost like he's thinking about that throw as he's going through the process. And he taps once and takes about 2 steps. So the throw could possibly be a mental thing, and that's what it looks like. But nonetheless, an E5 there.
And the first pitch there to Brown is in there for a called strike, 0-1.
Chambliss reaches on the E5. Miles Brown behind in the count, 0-1.
As that pitch is popped up, Nate Livingston is able to make the catch. I thought it was going to be in foul territory, but it worked its way back into fair territory.
Yeah, with that wind blowing straight out, it brought it back. So 1 out there as Brown pops up to the catcher. Is going to bring in the first baseman, Bailey Blair. 0-for-1 on the afternoon.
So Now, Edenfield has got on the mound and is throwing a lot of strikes, and there's another one, swing and a miss, 0-1. 10-0 your score. Appleton County leads top half of the fourth. He's going to miss low in the zone to the tall right-handed Blair. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, runner at first. That one's going to miss too far out, 2-1.
As this would be a very big boost to the pitching staff.
No doubt.
We've been plagued with arm injury after arm injury, and just as quick as we get one healthy, another one goes on the shelf.
2-1 in the dirt now, 3-1. As Edenfield, I remember last year got a start against Jeff Davis and actually threw a pretty good game.
He was up
against a good hitting team.
Yeah, he was up to, I believe it was 87 or 88 in the fall, and then encountered that injury, and it's kind of been working himself back into his rhythm, back into his groove, getting healthy, and some rehab. His mom is a physical therapist, so I'm pretty sure she was on top of that, and he was getting A1 care.
A payoff pitch on the way from Blair. Swing and a miss. Throw down to second.
Good call from the field umpire.
Did Dason drop the ball? Or was he able to hold on to it?
I want to say he dropped it from what the field umpire pointed out. But even if he didn't, it was bang, bang. But I thought it was a very good call from the field umpire right on top of it. And he tagged him high on the thigh. Low leg got in.
That one's going to miss low in the zone to Dutton. And it's 1-0. So the Battle Creek Warriors have their first runner in scoring position here in the top half of the fourth. That pitch is going to be hit off the end cap, and it is working its way back into foul fair territory, and that's exactly what it does. Anderson picks it up, steps on the bag for 3 unassisted, and that is out number 3. The Warriors leave one stranded at second. 10-0, Appleton County leads. You're listening to Pirate Baseball on 96.7 The Big Wolves.
Everyone at South Georgia Insurance Associates wants to wish the Appleton County Pirate baseball team a fantastic season. South Georgia Insurance Associates is an independent agency bringing the best in auto, agribusiness, recreational vehicle, church, flood, and business insurance to Baxley and surrounding areas. They work with many different insurance companies to find a plan that's perfect for you. You can learn more about the services and resources that South Georgia Insurance Associates offers and request a quote online at sgiainsurance.com. That's sgiainsurance.com. Go Pirates. Getting only one fuel bill a month sure saves time and money, and that's just one of the many benefits since Murray Oil and Omaha Oil have teamed up. The combined businesses mean better pricing on most petroleum products. Be sure to fill up at the convenient key pumps just off South Main Street in Baxley, where all grades of fuel are available. And now when you need diesel, they make it easy to get your DEF fluid at the same time with their convenient DEF pump, only at Omaha Oil. Murray Oil and Omaha Oil, working together to better serve you.
When should you call Lisa Pierce at the Lisa Pierce Agency in Baxley? If you drive this. If you fly this. If you ride this. Lisa Pierce is serious about protecting your business investments and toys. Stop and see Lisa Pierce at 395 West Parker Street in Baxley. Or call her at 912-367-4100. She makes it personal.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
Welcome back. First pitch to Nate Livingston. Was like a breaking ball in there for a called strike. He goes up in the zone, does Sykes this time, and does not get the call. 1-1. Spiked that one in the dirt, about a 54-foot pitch. 2-1 now.
Fastball, felt high, fouled off right into the net in front of us here. You're just joining us. It is a 10-0 ball game in favor of Appleton County.
Hard ground ball hit over to the shortstop. He fields it cleanly, throws across in time for out number 1. Going to bring the Pirate DH up to the plate. John Evans Sykes. So it is Sykes versus Sykes. And the Sykes on the mound gets the win in that one as he gets the swing and the miss, 0-1. Good looking breaking ball there, 0-2. That one had a late, sharp break on it. It did. Goes right back to it, and J.E.'s able to fight it off and stay alive. Still 0-2.
Quick update is, well, after this pitch, fastball misses down in the zone. At the end of 4, Toombs County's on top of Brantley 15-4.
There's that breaking ball again.
So Toombs County hitting it with the best of them in game 1 of that series.
2-2 pitch. Breaking ball catches the corner, and that's out number 2.
Going to bring up Landon Anderson here. Pirates are in danger of throwing up their first goose egg tonight.
That they are, but Landon Anderson, you said 2 for 2 with 2 doubles earlier. And he foul tips one into the mitt.
And he reached back for a little extra on that one. 0-1 here to Anderson.
Fastball up and in. And it's 1-1. And it's a good-looking arm on the mound for Tattnall County. He's thrown strikes, got a good breaking ball.
Yeah, good change of pace there.
That one misses up and in.
As Chambliss just could not quite find that fastball this afternoon and had to rely heavily on the breaking ball.
Swing and a miss, now 2-2.
So 2's wild, across the board.
That one's going to be reached out and hit to the second baseman, who reached up, tried to make the play, and it bounces off his glove, and Anderson's going to reach.
So Landon Anderson living right there with Colony Walton, as that is an E4, but he does reach base and extend the inning for Appling County. That's going to bring in Caden Walls. 0 for 1 on the afternoon.
Breaking ball.
0 for 2 on the afternoon. Pardon.
Not going to bounce right behind home plate. I got him 0 for 1.
Yes, 0 for 1. I got ahead of myself.
That pitch is going to be hit off the end of the bat, but he pulled it foul.
Yeah, he walked and then he flew out to the left fielder right on the left field line. And this is his third at bat of the game. There we go.
Lost the handle on that breaking ball, 2-1.
Landon Anderson with a very conservative lead over there at first base, as he does not want to get picked off.
That one's going to be hit high and deep out in the center field. I say deep. He had to just range to his left there, and that'll be out number 3 as he's able to make the catch. So 10-0 your score. Going to go into the top half of the 5th as Tattnall County's going to need one to stay in this game. You're listening to Pirate Baseball on 96.7, The Big Wolf.
Are you ready to make the change to a career that empowers you to make a difference? Georgia Allied Health Institute in Hazelhurst is training students for high-paying, in-demand jobs that matter. They offer programs including patient care technician, ultrasound technician, phlebotomy technician, dialysis technician, medical assistant, and certified nursing assistant. They also offer a prep course for RN students who need to prepare for the NCLEX. Give Georgia Allied Health Institute a call today, 770-370-7686, or visit them online at alliedhealthins.com. TattnallUST.com.
Nothing beats that ride home after winning the big game, especially if you're riding home in your new ride from Woody Folsom Chevrolet Buick GMC. Woody's highly trained team has been coached to get you the most car for your money and the most money for your car. Let us go to bat for you. Whether you're looking for the latest, greatest, top-of-the-line sports car or a safe, sensible SUV to take the kids to and from the game, you'll find your perfect ride when you talk to Woody. Together, let's drive to Woody Folsom Chevrolet Buick GMC in Baxley.
If you're a Class A CDL holder with at least 2 years of experience, come on out and apply to Williams Brothers Trucking. WBT cares about the safety of their employees, and they want you as a part of their family. They offer great benefits, competitive pay, 401k, health care, and hauls that will have you back home every day. We look forward to working better together with you. Williams Brothers Trucking wants to wish the Appleton County Pirate baseball team good luck this season, and go Pirates.
Identify yourself. WUFE and W244CR. Baxley.
I like them even better now.
The greatest hits of all time. The Big Wolf 96.7.
Welcome back. Top half of the fifth. First pitch is going to be swung on, hit to Nolan Sykes. He throws that one much harder, but short hops Landon Anderson, but he's able to pick it up for out number one.
He was. Good coach of mine once told me, first baseman can catch a very good long hop, but he's got a hard time climbing a ladder he doesn't have. And I thought about it, and I was like, well, very long response for a very short point there, but nonetheless, we do get it.
That's a great point. And that one's going to miss low from Edenfield, and it's 1-0. As Tattnall County is going to be down to the last 2 outs here. As the Pirates do have a 10-run lead here in the fifth. As I'm not sure where that missed. Must have been outside. 2-0. Up and away now, 3-0. And one of the few times Edenfield has fell way behind the hitter in his first inning in that one, and he sails that one, and it'll be a 4-pitch walk to Anderson. And that is the runner that Battle Creek Warriors would need to play another inning, and that's Anderson's second walk of the afternoon. So left-handed Carter Sykes, who is now the Warrior pitcher, started off at shortstop. First pitch he sees is a fastball on the inside corner for a called strike. You live right there. You're not going to get hit very much. That was a great pitch by Edenfield. Breaking ball swung on, hit into the Battle Creek Warrior dugout. An exact opposite of last at bat, where it was a 4-pitch walk. He has jumped ahead 0-2 on Sykes. Anderson about a 2-step lead over at first. Very conservative. 0-2 tried to get him to chase an elevated fastball. They said that hit him?
They did.
Where?
And you don't see a whole lot of arguing from...
And maybe they just... I missed it. Well, anyways, it's a hit by pitch, and that'll put runners at first and second.
And the runner to extend the ball game is now in scoring position as Henry Thigpen takes a fastball up in the zone for ball one.
And that pitch is going to be hit into left field and down for a base hit. And they're going to wave him at home. Here comes the throw from Caden Walls, and it is a good one. He's out.
What a throw. Great looking throw there from Walls. He could see the whole play developing right there in front of him, as obviously you don't want to take your eyes off of the ball as you're fielding it. He didn't, but as soon as he grabbed it, he had the whole play in front of him, and the runner was about 3 steps around third base. Caden Walls come up and threw a strike. That one hop Nate Livingston right in the chest. He did not have to move a step to the left or the right, and applied the tag for the out. So great throw there from Caden Walls to cut down that run to extend the game, but Pirates are not out of the woods yet.
So runners at the corners. There is 2 outs, and the Warriors are down to their final out. First pitch fastball just under the knees, 1-0.
So runners at first and third for Tattnall County. Top half of the 5th, it is 10-0.
Pitch is right at the letters, now 2-0.
That looked to be a little lower than the ceiling of the zone, but one plate umpire did not think so.
Runner on his way to second, going to throw it back to Edenfield, hoping to get him at third, but nothing doing.
And if we're going to really try that there in the future, we've got to sell that better from behind the plate. As Nate knew what he was doing, but we need the runners to think he was not doing that.
Well, that one's going to miss up in the zone, and that'll be ball 4 and load the bases up for the Warriors.
So not the worst case scenario there. We do have a force at any bag, but that walk will call for a mound visit from Coach Kyle Mercer.
And this is probably a visit to tell Edenfield we just got to have strikes here. We need 1 out to get out of here.
That's right.
And to get this first win of the series against Tattnall. And another big region matchup.
A huge one, as that score update shows you that Toombs County is, barring anything crazy happening, going to tally another one in the win column.
What was it, 15-4 last we heard?
15-4 going into the top half of the 5th. So with that being said, if the score remained the same going into the bottom half of the 5th, Brantley County would need 2 to continue playing there. So Miles Brown in the box.
Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Brody Chambliss, I apologize. Miles Brown is on deck. Got ahead of myself once again. Got to slow these gears down up top, Taff.
0-1 pitch on the way from Edenfield. Great stop by Livingston there to save a run.
Man, and we had $1 for every one of them plays that he's made that doesn't show up on the scorebook. We'd be sitting well. Great job there by Nate Livingston.
1-1, hit on the ground and by Nolan Sykes, and that's going to score at least 1, going to score 2. And it's now 10-2 Appleton County. As that ball was hit hard down the third base line.
It was. Nolan Sykes got a good jump on the ball initially, but looked as if he got caught up whether or not to backhand that ball or forehand it. And he couldn't quite get his body in front of it to catch it like he normally would. Tried to backhand the ball and just got crossed up.
And that's going to call for a pitching change. And I didn't see anybody in the bullpen, but we'll see who they decide to go with here. And it's going to be Nolan Sykes. So while Nolan takes his warm-up pitches, we'll take a short break. 10-2 your score. Appleton County leads. You're listening to Pirate Baseball on 96.7, The Big Wolf.
Hey, y'all, this is Appleton County Sheriff Mark Melton, proud supporter of our Pirate baseball team. I want to thank you for giving me the opportunity to serve you as sheriff. I'm seeking re-election, and I'm counting on your vote. When it comes to serving and protecting the citizens of Appleton County, my staff and I will crowd the plate and swing for the fences every single time. So help us hit a home run this election season. I'm Sheriff Mark Melton, and I approve this message.
They take the pain out of propane. Sykes Propane in Baxley is here to take care of all your residential, commercial, and agricultural propane needs. Sykes Propane also sells Warming Trends fire pits, Peterson Real Fire gas logs, Renai water heaters, Generac generators, and True Flame grills and outdoor kitchens. Owners Daniel and Danny Sykes are looking forward to serving you soon. Sykes Propane, located at 2174 Hatch Parkway South in Baxley. Give them a call at 912-367-1151.
There are many ways to establish a working relationship with your bank. Let us help you find the perfect relationship here at Community Bank of Georgia. Our knowledgeable staff is committed to forming a relationship with each customer to provide a sense of unity to obtain the highest level of customer service. Whether you are opening a checking account for your children or opening your first business, experience relationship banking the way it used to be here at Community Bank of Georgia. Come see me, Perry White, or any of our courteous staff at Community Bank of Georgia at 700 West Parker Street in Baxley.
Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
All right, welcome back. Top half of the fifth as the Tattnall County Battle Creek Warriors have scored 2 here in this inning. Still have runners at second and third with 2 outs. First pitch from the new pitcher, Nolan Sykes, has swung on and missed.
Miles Brown, the first Tattnall County Battle Creek Warrior, to greet Nolan Sykes.
Looping breaking ball, misses low, 1-1. Umpire is going to tell the Tattnall County dugout that they can't talk while he's in his windup, I guess.
I guess I missed the point there.
I must have too.
As we would have got a lot of those warnings back in my day.
1-1 pitch. Upstairs. 2-1. I don't know a dugout hardly that doesn't chant while the pitcher's on the mound.
Especially if you've got a little momentum rolling.
And that one's going to be way in the dirt. And it's going to be 3-1. And that one's going to miss inside, and that's going to load them up for the Warriors.
Fastball had to just miss inside.
As I believe J.E. Sykes is down in the pen warming up. So now Blair, first pitch to him, way up in the zone, 1-0.
Bailey Blair 0 for 2 on the night with 2 strikeouts.
I guess that one missed too far out. Pretty good pitch. But nonetheless, counts 2-0 now. That one catches the zone, 2-1. Top half of the fifth, 10-2 is your score in favor of the Pirates. Breaking ball in the dirt, gets past Livingston, might have a play at the plate as Livingston struggles to pick it up on the bounce. And it gave him a favorable hop off the backstop.
It did. Fastball bounced probably 6 feet back off of that wall. Livingston got to it quick, but he knew he was going to have to make a very quick transfer and accurate throw, and tried to make that quick exchange and just could not quite get the ball off the ground. I don't believe we would have got him anyway.
I don't think, but it may have been bang.
It would have. 10-3 now.
That one's going to miss outside. And that's going to load them up again for the Warriors.
And I believe that is going to get another pitch and change here.
There's 2 runs scored in this inning on the single by Chambliss, I believe it was. And then the wild pitch scored the 3rd run. And Tattnall County's trying to battle their way back into this.
And if they're able to score those runs on 2nd and 3rd, they would cut this 10-run lead in half in 1 inning.
Yeah. And then it gets interesting. As J.E. Sykes, Nolan's older brother, is going to take the ball from him.
That it does. And if push comes to shove, Taff, I know you'd hate to do it, but it is region baseball, and this is what you use your big arms for. At what point do you put Dason Griffiths back in the game and go ahead and shut the door here?
It's a good question, but I guess that's one that the coaches will have to make, and if they was to make it. So J.E. Sykes going to get some warm-up pitches. We'll hear from our sponsors. 10-3 is your score. Appleton County leads. You're listening to Pirate Baseball on 96.7, The Big Wolf.
Omaha Building Systems is proud to support our Pirates. They do bid projects and design builds from the site work to the finished project. They can assist with engineering and design to help you build to your needs while cutting unwelcome design costs. Omaha Building Systems is licensed and insured, and they've been in business for over 24 years. Owners Robert Tillman and David Barber are looking forward to hearing from you. Give Omaha Building Systems a call, 912-366-8486.
Livingston's Garage and Wrecker Service is Baxley's trusted auto repair shop. Their skilled and professional team is committed to getting you back on the road without breaking the bank. They do everything from oil changes and tire rotations to battery work and mechanic work, and they offer a 24-hour wrecker service. They even haul heavy equipment. Located on US 1 north of Baxley. Livingston's Garage, locally owned and operated. Give Livingston's Garage and Wrecker Service a call today, 367-2459. That's 367-2459.
Woody Folsom Ford is always proud to support the Pirates. When it comes to financing, selection, service, and sales, the team at Woody Folsom Ford knows how to hit it out of the park. Round the bases to Woody Folsom Ford in Baxley and see for yourself.
Let's go!
New or pre-owned, bling or budget, big or small, Woody Folsom Ford has them all. And ask about the lifetime powertrain warranty. It all starts when you talk to Woody.
It's gone!
Go Pirates!
Welcome back. Still in the top half of the fifth as J.E. Sykes is on the mound now and sells the first pitch 1-0 to Dutton.
So J. Sykes takes the mound. Our defense goes back to the way it was originally. Facing the short. As that fastball is called a very quiet strike at the belt. 1-1.
I have no idea where that missed at.
Oh, my goodness.
So 2-1. That one's going to be in the dirt, and a great stop by Livingston. So 3-1 to count. Nowhere to put him. That one's going to miss a low, and it's 10-4 Appleton County. Is that a walk and a run?
As this strike zone has tightened up very quickly and out of nowhere. So Keon Calhoun steps up. Lane Dutton walks.
And that pitch is going to be hit on the ground out towards Dason Griffith. He fields, throws across in time for out number 3. And the Pirates finally get out of the inning, but not before Tattnall County scores 4 and cuts this lead to 6. 10-4 is your score. You're listening to Pirate Baseball on 96.7, The Big Wolf.
Trinity Electrical Services is proud to provide the absolute best in industrial and commercial lighting. Folks from all around trust Trinity. They set the industry standard in industrial and commercial contracting work, including sports field lighting and airfield construction. Give owner Chad Hutchinson a call today, 912-366-7773. Again, that number, 912-366-7773. Trinity Electrical Services, located at 2317 Gold Miles West, Suite 4 in Baxley.
Looking for the perfect manufactured or modular home? Look no further. Introducing Uri's Home Center, your premier manufactured home dealer serving Georgia, Florida, and Tennessee. At Uri's Home Center, we're committed to finding you the ideal manufactured or modular home that fits your lifestyle and budget. Whether you're a first-time buyer, a growing family, or looking to downsize, we have the home for you. Call us today, 912-240-0111, or visit us on the web at uris.com. That's YUREZZ.com. Promotional offers and availability may vary. See store for details.
This This is Gretchen Bailey, Appleton County Probate Judge. Appleton County has always been my home. The Appleton County Pirates have always been my hometown team. Roots are what bind a community, and they run deep in this Appleton County resident. The Appleton County Probate Court documents your roots, and with each new birth, those roots continue to grow. I desire to honor my roots by serving the citizens of Appleton County. Honor your roots this election. Make your voice heard, and re-elect Gretchen Bailey, Appleton County Probate Judge.
Paid for by the candidate.
Bottom half of the fifth, as the Pirates had an opportunity to win this game there in the top half of the fifth, but Tattnall County said not so fast and put up 4 of their own, and it's now a 6-run ball game. And the first pitch to Nolan Sykes is in there for a called strike.
That they did, Taff. There's a good chance we could be eating supper right now, but
it's going to miss 1-1.
We are playing more baseball here. So Nolan Sykes leading things off 9-1-2 due up for Appleton County.
Outside 2-1. As what's been a thorn in the Pirates' side kind of come back to bite us there in the top half of the fifth. As we started walking guys on the mound and just could not find the strike zone, as that one's going to miss 3-1, and Nolan's working on a walk of his own. Sykes still on the mound. And that was way upstairs. And that's a leadoff walk for the Pirates. And if you're Appleton County, go get them 4 runs back and let's go home.
That is right. Let's end this thing.
Let's go with 6 in the first if possible.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a quick chat with the pitcher.
I don't think this is a pitching change. I think this is just a mound visit.
I do too. If I'm not mistaken, I don't believe that is the head coach either. Usually we'll see the head coach come out to make the change.
Visit finally broke up. And we're back to the leadoff man who's having another great day, Colin E. Watson.
3 for 3 this afternoon. 2 singles and a double.
Pickoff attempt, as he's very good at that little sneaky, get you on your initial lead.
That's right. Catch you on the in-between step there, especially if you cross over.
Colin's going to swing and get under that one. It's a high pop fly out into the left field. And Dutton is going to be under it and able to make the catch, and that'll be the first time Colin has made an out today.
That's right. First time Tattnall County is able to retire Colin E. Watson.
Now Grayson Hall will step in. He's trying to turn his fortunes around, put the ball in play every time. But has not been able to reach yet. First pitch is in there for a called strike, 0-1. Sykes still down at first. Breaking ball, low in the zone, 1-1.
I would love to see Hall barrel one up here, Taff.
As would I. That big breaking ball.
Earlier in the game, that pitch was called a strike 2 or 3 different times.
It was. So 2-1 to count to Hall. Upstairs, 3-1. And now Sykes seems to be having trouble finding the zone. Jason Griffiths waits on deck.
Another pickoff attempt. Wide right there. Nolan Sykes dives back head first safely. And fastball that appeared to be 3 or 4 baseballs outside is called strike 2.
As that pitch is hit hard into left field, and that'll be Hall's first hit on the night. As he can line that one right past the shortstop.
Positive sign there.
Bason's going to try to keep it going for the Pirates with 1 out here. I have him 2 for 3 on the day.
That is what I have him at as well. Can make this thing a 13-4 ball game with 1 swing.
Now 3 for 4 as that one's into left field for a base hit. Nolan Sykes is going to get the go sign around third, and he's in there safely. 11-4 Appleton County.
So I couldn't even get the sentence out of my mouth. He doesn't make it a 13-4 ball game, but he does make it an 11-4 ball game here. So that's going to give NJ Nance an opportunity here with 1 out. Runs at first and second. Scores 11-4 here in the bottom half of the 5th. Only 1 out.
NJ does represent the win and run for the Pirates, as they're up 11-4. Need 3 to end it. As this will be another mound visit, and this one will get a pitch change. Looks like we're going to go. You have Thigpen in center field?
I do. Emery Thigpen. I believe he is a lefty.
I believe you are correct.
Or
number 1 is going to go out to center field.
No, he is a righty. Which one's the lefty there at the bottom of the lineup?
Anderson, I believe.
No, Anderson's the smaller second base. Sykes may hit left-handed.
He does. It's a hole hitter.
Hits left-handed, throws right-handed.
So we're going to get another pitch and change while he takes his warm-up. We'll take a short break. 11-4. Appleton County leads. You're listening to Pirate Baseball on 96.7, The Big Wolf.
You've reached Cody's cell phone. Please leave me a message after the beep and I'll call you back. Hey man, listen, I know your trailer's busted and you want to borrow mine, but I'm going to need it this weekend. So just do what I did. Go to Down to Earth Trailers in Baxley. Their parts showroom is huge. They will hook you up with everything you need to get your trailer up and running like brand new. They have a huge selection. They've been in business for over 20 years, so you know they're in it for the long haul. Give Down to Earth Trailers a call at 877-363-3007.
Resetting your password, unsubscribing from emails, printing anything. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your business doesn't have to be one of them, so you can get back to more important things, like learning how that printer works. That's simple human sense.
See Rinse and Rinse Insurance, South Main Street in Baxley, or call 912-367-1479 for all your insurance needs.
Let's go for a slice. Village Pizza in Baxley has the best pizza around. Everybody knows that, but did you know they've also got a variety of delicious cheese sticks, fresh sandwiches, and barbecue and hot wings? Why not treat yourself to the lunch buffet? It's chock full of just about everything your heart and stomach desire, and it's available from 11 a.m. until 2 p.m. They've got a party room in the back, perfect for birthday parties and meetings. Village Pizza on North Main Street in Baxley, open Monday through Saturday from 11 a.m. until 9 p.m. Give Village Pizza a call, 912-367-9851.
So the new pitcher on the mound is going to be Emery Thigpen. I believe that's going to push Carter Sykes over to second base. And you got a name on that center fielder? All I have is number 1, Nick. I don't have a last name. Let's see if I can look that up.
I do not, as I didn't get the lineup through there at the beginning of the game. First pitch to Nance is indeed a breaking ball that is in there for a called strike at the knees.
Nick Trevino is the new center fielder.
Man, now that's a baseball name, too.
Yeah, it is. 0-1, breaking ball, misses outside, 1-1. Wind picking up a little bit here.
It sure is. Cool me off a little as I was getting hot. 11-4 if you're just joining us, bottom half of the 5th.
Breaking ball swung on and hit high into left field. Left fielder is drifting back, and he's able to make the catch. Grayson Hall's going to tag up, and he will slam on the brakes at third. Dason stayed put at first. As Nate hit that ball fairly well.
He did. I thought it was going to carry further than it did. Would have liked to see Dason go ahead and tag there from first base, being that the left fielder never got behind that ball and was going towards the fence the entire time. But nonetheless, the Pirates do have runners at first and third. 2 outs here. Nate Livingston in the box now.
Breaking ball swung on, hit off the end of the bat out into right field. Right fielder was playing him deep. He comes in and slides, and it falls. 1 run's going to score, and it's 12-4. Appleton County. Everybody else slams on the brakes, and it's runners at second and third now.
So there you go. The winning run is now 180 feet away there at second base. And Nate Livingston, which I believe will shortly be Mr. Cole Higgins. Cole Higgins is going to come in as the courtesy runner. So Jay Sykes is stepping in the box. 2 outs here. First pitch was a breaking ball, about a 58-foot one at that, for ball 1. Fastball. This is down in the zone for ball 2, so very quick 2-0 count here for the Pirate DH, who entered into the game as the pitcher.
That one's going to get past the catcher, and that's going to score Dason, and the winning run is just 90 feet away. It's 13-4 Pirates.
So a single wild pitch or a hair away from walking this one off in run rule fashion. 3-0 here to J.E. Sykes.
And that pitch is going to be hit foul down the third base line. Coach Mercer picks it up and flips it back to the pitcher. And it's 3-1.
Along with Hall in a 3-0 count earlier, Jay had the green light.
That one catches the outer half. 3-2 now.
Pretty good pitch to hit there.
Breaking ball hit out into right field. Right fielder comes in, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So Pirates leave one stranded at third. 13-4 is your score going into the top half of the 6th. You're listening to Pirate Baseball on 96.7, The Big Wolf.
Getting only one fuel bill a month sure saves time and money, and that's just one of the many benefits since Murray Oil and Omaha Oil have teamed up. The combined businesses mean better pricing on most petroleum products. Be sure to fill up at the convenient key pumps just off South Main Street in Baxley, where all grades of fuel are available. And now when you need diesel, they make it easy to get your DEF fluid at the same time with their convenient DEF pump, only at Omaha Oil. Murray Oil and Omaha Oil, working together to better serve you.
When should you call Lisa Pierce at the Lisa Pierce Agency in Baxley? If you drive this. If you fly this. If you ride this. Lisa Pierce is serious about protecting your business investments and toys. Stop and see Lisa Pierce at 395 West Parker Street in Baxley. Or call her at 912-367-4100. She makes it personal.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
Are you ready for a rewarding career? Georgia Allied Health Institute in Hazelhurst offers training that leads to real careers in the medical field. They offer day and evening classes, as well as courses in a blended format, including on-site labs, online lectures, and externship experiences. Georgia Allied Health Institute also offers certification courses for medical professionals seeking to become eligible to test for certification. Give Georgia Allied Health Institute a call today, 770-370-7686, or visit them online at alliedhealthinst.com.
All right, welcome back. Top half of the sixth. 13-4 is your score in favor of the Appleton County Pirates as J.E. Sykes is still on the mound and won a throw by Livingston on the throwdown. And as you do that, nobody's stealing on you.
No, sir.
And if you're the Pirates here, especially looking at the pitching staff, you just want to throw strikes here and get outs. And you just need one to end this thing when you come back up in the bottom half of the sixth.
7, 8, 9 due up for Tattnall County.
And that's going to be a swinging bunt, hit down the third base line. And he was picking them up and putting them down, and he's going to be safe.
Because that play right there, it's going to be a tough one to make, but you've got to let the third baseman come through that ball right there. And if you are the third baseman in Nolan Sykes' shoes, and I know Big Brother's on the mound, Nolan Sykes has just got to call him off there. So he's got the angle on it, and you can round that ball off, have a direct line. First pitch there to Carter Sykes is a fastball, misses up in the zone. That fastball catches the inside corner for strike one. Evens the count up at 1 ball, 1 strike. Nick Trevine, runner over at first. Swing and a miss there on a fastball, roughly letter high for strike two.
That one's going to hit him on the calf and put him at first and second. And this is exactly what happened last inning. So nobody out, runners at first and second. Pirates still hold on to a 9-run lead. They're about to flip it back over to the top of this lineup as the 9-hole hitters in there watches the first pitch catch the zone 0-1. In the dirt, good stop by Livingston, 1-1. He got some help on that one, but he swung and missed, and it's 1-2 as he chased one around the bill of the helmet. Strikeout would be big here, and that's exactly what he did as he got the swing and the miss, and that'll be out number 1. It's going to bring up Zero's throwing me off, but it's Hunter Dasher.
Hunter Dasher, leadoff hitter, so flipping this lineup back over to the top. One out here. Great job there by Nate Livingston keeping that ball in front of him.
Yeah, he's done a great job tonight behind the plate. As he stopped quite a few of those. 1-0 to count. And Sykes delivers. That one's right down the middle, 1-1. Two and one now, as I don't know where that one missed.
As this zone has shrunk up extremely fast.
You have to hit the white on the plate, as that one almost got a piece of him. Runners going to third, throw, not in time. And 2 runners in scoring position now. J.E.'s in danger of walking another one in this inning and loading the bases up for the Warriors. And got some help on the swing, but it gets past Livingston and all the way to the backstop, and that's going to score a run, and it's 13-5, Appleton County.
So, yes, what is a very commanding lead Tapas.
Swing and a miss.
Pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3. He's going to be out number 2, but very commanding lead still, but just mannerisms and characteristics of a ball team that you do not want to see when you have that big lead. You'd like to see your guys go out there and go ahead and shut the door.
As that pitch is hit high and deep out into left field, as if it would have been fair, it was gone.
And that would have made it a 13-7 ball game.
That it would have. As it was a no-doubter. It was about, 10-foot foul?
If that.
Yeah, and I'd say 8 to 10 foot, somewhere in that area, and that's just a guesstimation. Might have been less. Wasn't much.
Just a long strike, thank goodness.
As he does it again, but doesn't quite get as much on this one. That is foul as well. And it's 0-2.
So 2 long strikes there for Brody Chambliss.
I don't know if I'd go high and tight to him again. As he's shown, that's where he prefers it. I think they want it low and away here, and that's what they get. Breaking ball. What a stop by Nate. See, 13-5 is your score. Appleton County leads. Top of the 6th. Breaking ball. That one's going to get past Livingston. And he's going to score safely, 13-6.
Nate Livingston doing everything he can back there, and he does it night in and night out. But just some things you can't control. So 13-6 is your score now. Bases are empty.
Foul tipped. And all the way to the backstop. Swung on and missed way behind that one, and that's out number 3, but Tattnall County scores 2 more in the top of the 6th, and it's 13-6. Appleton County leads. You're listening to Pirate Baseball on 96.7 The Big Wolf.
Nothing beats that ride home after winning the big game, especially if you're riding home in your new ride from Woody Folsom Chevrolet Buick GMC. Woody's highly trained team has been coached to get you the most car for your money and the most money for your car. Let us go to bat for you. Whether you're looking for the latest, greatest, top-of-the-line sports car or a safe, sensible SUV to take the kids to and from the game, you'll find your perfect ride when you talk to Woody. Together, let's drive to Woody Folsom Chevrolet Buick GMC in Baxley.
If you're a Class A CDL holder with at least 2 years of experience, come on out and apply to Williams Brothers Trucking. WBT cares about the safety of their employees, and they want you as a part of their family. They offer great benefits, competitive pay, 401k, health care, and hauls that will have you back home every day. We look forward to working better together with you. Williams Brothers Trucking wants to wish the Appleton County Pirate baseball team good luck this season, and go Pirates.
Hey y'all, this is Appleton County Sheriff Mark Melton, proud supporter of our Pirate baseball team. I want to thank you for giving me the opportunity to serve you as sheriff. I'm seeking re-election and I'm counting on your vote. When it comes to serving and protecting the citizens of Appleton County, my staff and I will crowd the plate and swing for the fences every single time. So help us hit a home run this election season. I'm Sheriff Mark Melton and I approve this message.
First pitch to Landon Anderson is going to be way upstairs, and it's 1-0. Top half of the 6th, 13-6 is your score. Appleton County leads. Swung out in front of a breaking ball, now 1-1.
As Tattnall County's made a run here in the past 2 innings, Taft cut this lead in half.
They certainly have.
That breaking ball misses upstairs.
I think the coaching staff and probably even the players would tell you that we've given them a lot of those runs, whether it be walks or an error or 2 here and there. As we have a taco truck here at the field tonight, and their lights are pretty bright, and rightly so. Umpire's going to ask them to turn them off. It's a slight delay here. There we go. So umpire asked somebody to ask them if they would turn the lights off, and Mason was to the rescue. That one's going to be hit out in the center field. Center fielder Trevino, I believe is who that is going to make the catch for out number 1. That is what it was, wasn't it? They wanted the lights off.
Yeah, that's it. I turned around and saw why. Now they're bright. It was bright fluorescent light on that food trailer. And they were kind to turn them off for us. Breaking ball there to Caden Walls. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Breaking ball in the dirt. And it's 1-1 now. Up above the letters, 2-1. The pitch from Big Ben's going to bounce in the dirt. And Walls is way ahead here, 3-1. And that'll be a walk for Caden Walls with 1 out.
Nolan Sykes steps up to the plate here. 1 out, 1 runner on. 13-6 is your score. We're here in the bottom half of the 6th.
A looping breaking ball misses outside, 1-0. Fairly good lead over at first. That one's going to be popped up towards the first baseman. In fair territory, he makes the catch for out number 2.
Going to flip the lineup back over for the 5th time tonight. And Colony Walton's going to step in, 3 for 4 on the night.
Breaking ball is a called strike. It finished just above the belt. I wouldn't live up there to Colin, though, as that one's going to come too far inside, 1-1.
As he throws that again, it may end up there by that tree in the elementary school parking lot.
I agree.
1-1 here to the Pirate leadoff hitter, and we're going to get a pickoff attempt. Is pretty smooth move, and on the tag, as it hit the runner on the back, the ball popped out.
Another pickoff attempt. Nothing doing. One and one, must have just barely missed inside. Now 2-1. As that zone has most certainly got a lot tighter.
2-1 here to E. Walton.
Up and away now, 3-1. As the Pirates need 3 runs if they want to shorten this game. they are worried to death about walls over there. That's the third pickoff attempt to no avail. And it's now upstairs, and that'll be a walk.
So Colony Watson reached 4 of the 5 times he stepped up to the plate tonight.
Too far in as Grayson spun out of the way, 1-0.
It's a little 2-out gas here for the Pirates. Runners at first and second, all ahead in the count. 1 ball and no strikes.
Low and in, now 2-0. And the pitching coach is going to come out. We have seen a lot of that tonight.
We have. And possibly just because he's lost the last 2 hitters, maybe. So I didn't see anything that alarmed me too much. Pretty smooth sailing through the first 2 hitters of the inning. So we'll get back to some action here as the pitching coach makes his way back to the dugout. Grayson Hall ahead in the count. 1 ball, no strikes.
I'm going to miss outside. And I have it at 3-0. 3 balls, no strikes. As I did look at the board, and the board was late on that second one. That one's going to be low and away, and that'll be a walk and load them up for the Pirates. So Dason Griffiths is going to come up with the bases loaded, 2 outs. And he's out front on a breaking ball, hits it off the end cap foul.
Way out in front of that one. And the winning run is on first base, represented by Grayson Hall. So if Dason can find a way to go shopping at the gap here, you've got to think we have a chance.
And that one's going to be hit into the left center field gap, and that might do it. As Grayson Hall's rounding second, he's going to get the sign coming around third.
Without a doubt he is.
And he's going to be in there safely, and that's going to be your ball game.
Yes, sir.
And that's how you end it right there with a 3 RBI double. As that's going to make it 16-6, and there's the ball game sign. And the Pirates are going to come out victorious in this one by a score of 16-6. We'll take a short break, come back, wrap this one up, probably have some player interviews for you. You're listening to Pirate Baseball on 96.7 The Big Wolf.
They take the pain out of propane. Sykes Propane in Baxley is here to take care of all your residential, commercial, and agricultural propane needs. Sykes Propane also sells Warming Trends fire pits, Peterson Real Fire gas logs, Renai water heaters, Generac generators, and True Flame grills and outdoor kitchens. Owners Daniel and Danny Sykes are looking forward to serving you soon. Sykes Propane, located at 2174 Hatch Parkway South in Baxley. Give them a call at 912-367-1151.
There are many ways to establish a working relationship with your bank. Let us help you find the perfect relationship here at Community Bank of Georgia. Our knowledgeable staff is committed to forming a relationship with each customer to provide a sense of unity to obtain the highest level of customer service. Whether you are opening a checking account for your children or opening your first business, experience relationship banking the way it used to be here at Community Bank of Georgia. Come see me, Perry White, or any of our courteous staff at Community Bank of Georgia at 700 West Parker Street in Baxley.
Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Omaha Building Systems is proud to support our Pirates. They do bid projects and design builds from the site work to the finished project. They can assist with engineering and design to help you build to your needs while cutting unwelcome design costs. Omaha Building Systems is licensed and insured, and they've been in business for over 24 years. Owners Robert Tillman and David Barber are looking forward to hearing from you. Give Omaha Building Systems a call, 912-366-8486.
Livingston's Garage and Wrecker Service is Baxley's trusted auto repair shop. Their skilled and professional team is committed to getting you back on the road without breaking the bank. They do everything from oil changes and tire rotations to battery work and mechanic work, and they offer a 24-hour wrecker service. They even haul heavy equipment. Located on US 1 north of Baxley, Livingston's Garage, locally owned and operated. Give Livingston's Garage and Wrecker Service a call today, 367-2459. That's 367-2459.
Play ball! Woody Folsom Ford is always proud to support the Pirates. When it comes to financing, selection, service, and sales, the team at Woody Folsom Ford knows how to hit it out of the park. Round the bases to Woody Folsom Ford in Baxley and see for yourself.
Let's go!
New or pre-owned, bling or budget, big or small, Woody Folsom Ford has them all. And ask about the lifetime powertrain warranty. It all starts when you talk to Woody.
It's gone!
Go Pirates!
Trinity Electrical Services is proud to provide the absolute best in industrial and commercial lighting. Folks from all around trust Trinity. They set the industry standard in industrial and commercial contracting work, including sports field lighting and airfield construction. Give owner Chad Hutchinson a call today, 912-366-7773. Again, that number, 912-366-7773. Trinity Electrical Services, located at 2317 Golden House West, Suite 4 in Baxley.
Looking for the perfect manufactured or modular home? Look no further. Introducing Uri's Home Center, your premier manufactured home dealer serving Georgia, Florida, and Tennessee. At Uri's Home Center, we're committed to finding you the ideal manufactured or modular home that fits your lifestyle and budget. Whether you're a first-time buyer, a growing family, or looking to downsize, we have the home for you. Call us today, 912-240-0111, or visit us on the web at uris.com. That's YUREZZ.com. Promotional offers and availability may vary. See store for details.
Identify yourself. WUFE and W244CR. Baxley.
I like them even better now!
The greatest hits of all time. The Big Wolf 96.7.
With over 17 years working in the courthouse, Gretchen Bailey has gained the trust of folks in Appling County. She knows that every case, every family, every decision matters. Re-elect Gretchen Bailey as your probate judge. Make your voice heard on Tuesday, May 21st. Let's keep her experience, her knowledge, her wisdom, and her understanding that she has earned over the years working for us. Let's keep the probate court in her capable hands. This message paid for by the candidate.
I'm Gretchen Bailey, and I approve this message.
You've reached Cody's cell phone. Please leave me a message after the beep and I'll call you back.
Hey man, listen, I know your trailer's busted and you want to borrow mine, but I'm going to need it this weekend. So just do what I did. Go to Down to Earth Trailers in Baxley. Their parts showroom is huge. They will hook you up with everything you need to get your trailer up and running like brand new. They have a huge selection. They've been in business for over 20 years, so you know they're in it for the long haul. Give Down to Earth Trailers a call at 877-363-3007.
Untangling your headphones, finding the right remote, saying goodbye to your favorite shirt that hasn't fit in 10 years. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who live in your community and answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like finding a new favorite shirt. That's simple human sense.
See Rents and Rents Insurance on South Main Street in Baxley or call 912-367-1479 for all your insurance needs.
Everyone at South Georgia Insurance Associates wants to wish the Appling County Pirate baseball team a fantastic season. South Georgia Insurance Associates is an independent agency bringing the best in auto, agribusiness, recreational vehicle, church, flood, and business insurance to Baxley and surrounding areas. They work with many different insurance companies to find a plan that's perfect for you. You can learn more about the services and resources that South Georgia Insurance Associates offers and request a quote online at sgiainsurance.com. That's sgiainsurance.com. Go Pirates!
All right, welcome back here as the Pirates got the victory tonight by a score of 16-6 over the Tattnall County Battle Creek Warriors, and we got Coach Kyle Mercer here with us for the interview. He's got the first game of a big region series against the Warriors. I don't know if that's the way y'all wanted that game to end, but you did get the big victory, and that's what you needed.
Yeah, we come out and swung it well early, but we get late in the game, and we start subbing, especially on the mound. Right. Trying to save some arms for later in the year. Got up 10 there, trying to get Dason out. I think he was at 35 pitches or so, and so we can get him out and get some guys some work. And Eddie come in and pitched well his first inning and hit a wall. I knew he would hit a wall pretty quick. Hadn't been on the mound all year, so I knew he'd hit a wall, and he did. And we went to some other guys and still struggled to throw strikes. That's one of the things we've been struggling with all year, especially when we go to the pins, just throwing it over the plate. Our defense can play. We're not bad behind him, but we got to be able to throw it over the plate and give ourselves a chance. And offensively, we kept chipping away. They tried to get back in it a couple times, and we would get a big hit or we would get a walk, air, and make them pay. So overall, it could be cleaner than it's going to be. But any win this time of year is a big win.
Oh, absolutely. 16 runs on 12 hits, I think, is what I had. So you can't be too upset with that offensive showing.
Yeah, considering where we started earlier in the year,
Amen.
Where we struggled early offensively, we've really come around at the plate. We've had some guys come around. NJ Nance is swinging it better. I don't know if he had a hit today, but he's looked much better in the box. Dason right there at the end, great swing, clearing the bases to walk them off. And we're more competitive. We're getting more competitive down toward the bottom, which is big. We've been saying all year, if we can just exist at the bottom and compete down there and get on in front of those guys at the top and let them do their damage, which they're going to do, we got a shot.
There you go. Go ahead, Mason.
Yeah, did a great job. Like you said, I'm piggyback off of what you just said, how we started the year at the plate, and it's kind of become second nature as a routine of mine. After every game, I'll sit there and I'll circle every K, and we did a tremendous job at cutting down the amount of strikeouts we've had in games so far, and obviously that translates directly into more runs, more efficient at bats, better approaches, and did a good job at that. But I can't help but to agree with you there. Throwing strikes is a very important part of this game here called baseball, and we know 3 or 4 guys can do it, but if you want to make a deep playoff run here in what is just a gauntlet of double-A baseball, you've got to have 6 or 7 guys that you can turn to at any time. And like you said, I think we did a pretty good job. We got a good 10-0 lead. Let's try to find 1 or 2 more that we can add to the equation. I believe we found one. I know we didn't get an interview last Friday night after the doubleheader, but I believe we added 1 to the equation in Ty Hutchinson.
Yeah. I'm going to speak to all of your comments there, maybe. Strikeouts have cut down tremendously. I think we've been under 7 or so, 6 or so, except probably for, Friday night against Upshaw. He was tough. He's 88-92 with a hook. So
he's a D1 arm.
I think he got us 12 times. But, we're still trying. We're 2 weeks out from the playoffs, and we're still trying to find out, even on the mound, who we are, our identity. Isaac Edenfield come in tonight, and he hadn't pitched all year because he's been hurt, and he just got cleared, a week and a half or so ago. And it's encouraging to see him throw strikes. Ty comes in, starts for us on Friday, really fills it up, gives us a chance. That's our thing. If we could just throw it across the plate and compete,
that's it.
We got a shot because the guys behind us can play. And it's like I tell them all the time, man, we can't defend walks. We just can't do it. There's nothing we can do. So big key is throwing strikes and allowing us to play behind it.
That's exactly right. But, yeah, what you may think was a very mundane conference after this game, you're probably thinking by now, without us saying anything so far in the interview, that we lost. But we didn't. And I promise everything's all smiles out here, but we're just hitting on some high points and takeaways from this game. But once again, Pirates are victorious 16-6. And game 1 of a region series with Tattnall County. We'll be back at it Thursday in Tattnall County for game 2. And weather permitting, we'll be back here Friday. So hopefully we stay on the same schedule we've been rolling on. But we appreciate you, Coach Mercer. Little first interview as the acting interim head coach for tonight and Friday night in game 2 against Toombs. We appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, man, appreciate y'all. Appreciate what you do. And I'm going to pull the Zach and say, hey, let's go Pirates.
Go Pirates, baby.
Appreciate it, Coach.
All right, Mason. So that'll about wrap it up here for us. But I agree with just about everything you said. I think there's some things that we've seen in this game that the Pirates can improve on. But there was also some good things that we've seen with the bats and offensively. And I think the biggest point that he made there is you can't defend a walk. You can't. You got a really good defense behind you. If you can just throw strikes, even if they hit it, let these guys play behind you. And if the Pirates do that, they're going to be trouble for anybody they step on the field with.
Without a doubt. I'm telling you, defending the walks and the hit by pitches and the free passes are something that goes from this level to the next. Is we did some bizarre things during games when I played college baseball, Taft, but I can tell you this. Some of the worst chewing outs I've ever got is walking a guy, starting him out 0-2 walking him, or hitting a guy with a breaking ball in a 1-2 count. It's just the numbers are not in your favor, especially if it's the leadoff runner. And more times than not, they come around to score. And like Coach Mercer just said, he said it just as good as anybody and just as good as I can. Just can't defend the walk, can't defend the hit by pitch like you were saying. And it lulls that defense to sleep. And in return, it's just a domino effect. But throwing strikes is a very important part. But we're doing our best here, and we look great. 16-6 win. If you're not looking for something to improve on this time of the year, I believe you're doing it wrong. Yeah, I believe every baseball team out there can improve in some aspect. And if you're not trying to, you're not trying to get better. So good for the Pirates, and always continuing to work on that craft there, Taff.
Oh, that speaks volumes to the coaching staff when you get a 16-6 victory and you're still looking for what can I get better at.
Yeah.
So kudos to them, and I think this coaching staff's done a great job at adjusting on the fly this year with a lot of things that they've run into and done a bunch of injuries.
Absolutely. So many, and that's the name of the game. You stay healthy, more than likely have a good season, but some things you just cannot control. And you can do your best as an athlete, as a player, and as a coach to be prepared. But there's just those things that you cannot control. But we are glass half full guys here, so we're doing our best to take away all the positives and hit the highlights for you. But 16-6, Pirates are victorious over Tattnall County tonight there, Taft. And that's about going to do it from us.
We will be back in action Thursday over in Tattnall County. So if you can't get over there and join us here on 96.7 The Big Wolf, or you can listen to us on the app or the website. So that will do it here for us. Appling County comes out on top over the Tattnall County Battle Creek Warriors by a score of 16-6 for Mason Parker and Taff Vaughn. You've been listening to Pirate Baseball on 96.7 The Big Wolf.
You've been listening to Appling County Pirate Baseball on the Big Wolf 96.7. This broadcast has been brought to you by Community Bank, Rents and Rents Insurance, Sykes Propane, Down to Earth Trailers, Woody Folsom Ford, Woody Folsom Chevrolet Buick GMC, Urie's Home Center, Trinity Electric, Murray Oil, Village Pizza, South Georgia Insurance Agency, Williams Brothers Trucking, Healthy Community Center, the Lisa Pierce Farmers Insurance Agency, and Omaha Building Systems. Thank you to our sponsors.